So I'm out here working in my garden for a bit. Been out here for a little while and then thought, you know what, I'm gonna let you guys know how it's coming along. It's looking really good. Let me show you. I am trimming some of my tomato plants right now on this little guy. Look at how many flowers we've got going on. And I'm buckling them in, as you can see here. Kind of guiding them where to go and where to stay. I've also done the same with my cucumbers. I think my cucumbers, I can get them to train up in the trellis. Look at that beauty down there. Look at her, isn't she pretty? Oh, I can't wait to make some pickles. But I think here's cucumbers here as well. They're training up pretty good. I got them all buckled up. And then here's my beans. I don't have to buckle them. They twist. I love the pole beans. They are so much fun. So check this out. If you can see any up here, I'm going to close this guy off so I don't cut myself. I just saw somewhere. Oh, where art thou? Oh, like this guy right here. Can you see that? See him and him? These grow quickly. They yield much fruit. Like this, we've got them going up one over. And then they just go back and forth over each other. And when I find one that's out, like I did with this guy, and I just put him up here, he's coming out this direction, so I'll glue him up when he's ready. Same with this one, just push him up there. They'll find their way. Love it, love it, love it. Eggplant's coming along really good. Here's my herbs down there. When season comes in, I will harvest my herbs, dry them, and use them over the winter. And my peppers are looking pretty good. I am pleased with my peppers and the eggplant. I think I briefly showed you the eggplant over there. These are different kinds of peppers. I am pleased with my peppers. Let's see what we do. I do have empty spots. These did not grow. I usually put 5 in a row. Sometimes if I have extra, or I'll do 3, 6, 9. So I had 2 here that didn't pop up, and then 3 over there that didn't pop up. That is okay. Tis okay, tis okay. My green onions are looking pretty good. I'm harvesting them now as I go. And I'm getting ready to plant some more cilantro. And I'm going to do those in succession, just a little bit here. That's why I've got the wet spot here. Getting them ready. I'm going to pop some in real quick. I'm going to plant some here. Then next week I'll plant some here. The week after, and so on. But I'm out here kind of looking at my tomato plants, and they're looking a little on the bushy side. So I'm going to be doing some pruning. I have been pruning. But I wanted to show you again how I prune. See how this guy's coming down? He is worthless. He will not give me give me anything. So I'm letting him go. See how this one here, if you can see this little guy right here popping up inside there? That means this leaf right here, this branch, will not give me anything. It's got to go. Let's find another one. We've got more coming in down there. So this one here went a little far. This guy right here, this branch will not give me anything because there's his little guy that came up. This one here will give me fruit. As you can see, it's already looking like it wants to. So this one here, let me grab that branch. It's got to go. See that? There is no flowers on that. It is an empty branch. That is the way it's going to stay. I have learned over the years of doing tomatoes, this one here. See, I have another one in here. Ah! Drop you. Okay, so I have another one right here. It's coming up. That means this one here is not going to do anything. Let me grab him. See, there's his little offshoot. That one will give me cherry tomatoes. This one here will do nothing but suck up sap and suck up water. I don't want it to do that. I try not to water them so much right now because I want them to fruit up and give me more fruit. So I'm going to do quite a bit of trimming in here again because see how bushy it's gotten? It doesn't need to be that bushy. This guy here's got to go. Let me get that out of there. See, here's another long leaf. Let me show you where I just took it. So this guy right here, if you can see him in the shadow, see that little thing right there? That is going to poke me out some nice tomatoes. This one here too. This is the offshoot of this branch here. This one's got to go. Off he went. So years of me doing this, I would just let them grow. Just let them grow, get as big and as tall and as wildly as they can or want to. And then once I did that, so I'm going to show you another one here. Check this out. Once I did that, towards the end of the season, I would come down and I would untangle them and I would prune them back really, really hard because I wanted the fruit to really ripen before this end of the season. And I would have shoots that were so dang long, 4 and 5 feet of absolutely nothing. So I started doing this a while back and it's really made a huge difference. Now check this one here out. Okay, so here's the offshoot right here. See how it's grown up in this crevice? This one here is doing nothing. This one here is the one that's going to give me tomatoes. In fact, it's already getting me some going here. Okay. And that one bites the dust. We got another one here. He is going to, right there, it's just a little teeny tiny baby. I'm going to let him go. This one here's got to go. So you'll kind of see in any stems that you see that are just pointing down, all they're doing is sucking up nutrients from the ground to feed the plant. And those are normally for when the plant is starting off and just growing. So the stems that are going down, get rid of those. Once the plant has established itself, it doesn't need them anymore. All they do is continue to bring up nourishment that the plant is already bringing up. It doesn't need those stems anymore. It's just sucking up nourishment that those leaves don't need, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I'm going to be doing more pruning in here. There's actually quite a few that are getting ready to see. Look at these. Oh, I'm super excited. Now I saw this one down here. Check this out. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. I can't wait to get those going. This guy here's got to go. See, we've got these ones here coming in. And I plant these little guys all over the place for my plants that I like to roses and stuff that I make bouquets with. See, my husband loves his roses. I have to go out front today too and do some. This one here, this is a classic one right here, if you can see it. See how this one's coming up? This one here, doing nothing. He's got to go. I know, and I used to be so sad. Feeling like, oh, I'm so sad I'm clipping my little tomato plants. But when it all comes down to it, they are absolutely good for nothing. The leaves that I'm clipping off. So if you can see, I've got some there. Look at these ones down here. So all of these I have just trimmed off, and there's not a tomato plant near. There's not a tomato flower, tomato bud, nowhere near. So I just did these guys here and this one, and they come through my fence, and they see, like this stem right here. Look at that. All it's got on it is these tomatoes right here. It's got these tomatoes here. It's going to make more tomatoes here and up here. That's what you want them to do, is just make tomatoes. I was working on this one here when I decided to start filming, or recording. So I'm not quite sure Looks like I got everybody. See, like this one here, if you can see this guy right here, he's getting ready. You can see his little buds in there, if you can see those. This one here I trimmed off the other day. See right there, got rid of him. And now this one is already pushing out tomatoes. So you definitely want to get rid of those ones that don't need to be there. They're going to do nothing for you, or nothing for the plant. Here's another one. Nothing at all for the plant. Here's another one right here. So I'm going to get rid of that one. This shoot right here is going to give me some tomatoes. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have been growing tomatoes, I'm going to say, for about 40 years now. And this guy here needs to go. So I just find them as I go. That one's got one coming in. So we're going to get rid of this one here and kind of give it a head start. Because this guy's not going to give us anything. And I was just looking at this one here. He was a little bushy when I first started. I was like, okay, got to trim him back. And if you're not sure, leave him. Because this right here is what you're really looking for. So this right here. If you can see this one here without the shadow. Pull that one back a little bit. See this stem right here? That stem is nothing but tomatoes. It's got a new shoot right here. We'll see what that does, but those are all tomatoes. The whole stem is full of tomatoes. So it's fun. I come out here, and I do. I come out here in the mornings. I chit chat with my tomato plants and all my little guys out here. I'm getting rid of this guy. So look at this one here. He's already dying off because he's not doing anything. The plant doesn't need it anymore. That's kind of what the point is. The plant doesn't need it. So all you're doing is cutting it off. So it's either going to keep... See how this one here is turning yellow? And it's got a little bud right there coming in. That's the plant saying, thanks for being here and pulling some nourishment up for some more tomatoes, but don't need you anymore. See how this guy right here, he is actually pointing down. He's one that's coming down. And here's his new shoot. So we don't need him anymore either. Hasta la vista, baby. See, look at that. Don't need it. So anyway, this one here, here's another one. Don't need this. Off it goes. I've got this one here that's going to bring us in some tomatoes. So keeping your plants pruned actually yields more tomatoes, keeps them controllable, keeps them going. I have Woody. Hello, Woody. There's my little buddy. My zucchini are doing fabulous. I'm also going to make some pickles with my tomatoes, or with my zucchini. Last year I made a bunch of we just picked in here. So I'm not surprised that there's none in here, but there's a whole bunch coming in. But we just made, last year I made pickle relish, sweet pickle relish out of my zucchinis. I will never buy relish again. The zucchini relish is the absolute best. I also made, look at this rogue tomato here, and another one here. I'll probably pluck those up because they're going to be stealing nourishment from the other ones. But I need to make a bunch of more chocolate zucchini bread because my husband absolutely loves it. And I do make it with gluten-free flour because I can't do the gluten anymore. Yay me, new world that I'm living in here. But anyway, so that's kind of my story, and I'm sticking to it. So anyway, this is my sweet peas. I keep those back behind the tomato plants It's kind of like my wall of sweet peas. This is my cherry tree. She gave me one cherry. This was her first year. She gave me one cherry. I loved it. Super, super yummy. This is my wall of sweet peas. Back here in the back. I've got to go out front. I'm going to spray my roses because I don't want the deer getting my roses anymore. I have to spray those every few weeks to keep the deer from eating my rosebuds. These ones here, I'm going to pick some and make a nice bouquet to put in my house. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.